Oscar Piastri's journey through motorsport has been nothing short of extraordinary. Emerging from karting circuits in Australia, he quickly became one of the most promising drivers of his generation. His seamless rise through Formula Renault, Formula 3 and Formula 2, with consecutive championship victories, placed him on the radar of every major Formula One team. For Helmut Marko, a figure known for his sharp eye in talent identification, Piastri represents the type of driver who carries both raw pace and exceptional race intelligence. In a world where young drivers often falter under pressure, Piastri has consistently shown maturity beyond his years. His debut season in Formula One confirmed what insiders already knew. He is not just another rookie filling the grid. He adapts quickly, extracts the maximum from the machinery available, and challenges seasoned competitors without hesitation. Marko's recognition of his potential adds weight to the narrative that Piastri may not just be a promising driver, but a potential world champion in the making. Helmut Marko has long been respected for his ability to identify and nurture young drivers. From Sebastian Vettel to Max Verstappen, the Austrian has overseen the development of some of the sport's most dominant figures. His remarks on Oscar Piastri's potential therefore carry particular significance. Marko does not hand out praise lightly, often scrutinizing drivers for mental strength as much as speed. He has often emphasized that the difference between good drivers and great ones lies in resilience, decision-making under pressure, and adaptability to rapidly changing race conditions. By highlighting Piastri's strengths, Marko is indirectly acknowledging that the Australian ticks many of these boxes. Piastri's calm demeanor during intense wheel-to-wheel battles has caught the eye of analysts, showing poise similar to Verstappen during his formative years. Marko's endorsement suggests that within the competitive paddock, Piastri has already been recognized as a future frontrunner, with the right blend of aggression, consistency, and intelligence to make a long-lasting impact. Oscar Piastri's rookie season was under intense scrutiny, with expectations both sky-high and cautious. Many wondered if the highly touted Formula 2 champion could transition seamlessly to the complexities of Formula One. From his first races, he demonstrated a level of composure that exceeded expectations. Unlike many newcomers who struggle with tire management, complex car systems, and the psychological demands of Formula One, Piastri displayed remarkable control. He avoided rookie mistakes that often define early careers, instead building a reputation for precision and patience. This consistency did not go unnoticed by rival teams or senior figures like Marko. In fact, Piastri's ability to match or even outperform his more experienced teammate in certain conditions became one of the most discussed aspects of the season. The rookie impression was not just about surviving the transition into F1, it was about sending a message that he belonged among the elite. His performances reinforced why Marko and others see his ceiling as incredibly high. McLaren's faith in Oscar Piastri has been crucial to his steady rise. After the dramatic contract dispute that secured his services, the team placed immense trust in the young Australian. Andrea Stella and Zach Brown both recognized that his technical feedback, professionalism, and calm racing style aligned with McLaren's long-term vision. Piastri responded by delivering strong results, even in a car that was not always competitive. McLaren's commitment to driver development provided him with the tools to refine his skill set further. Helmut Marko's acknowledgement of Piastri's growth indirectly credits McLaren's structured approach to nurturing talent. The team created an environment where a rookie could learn without excessive pressure, while still being pushed to extract his maximum potential. This balance is rare in Formula One, where young drivers are often discarded quickly. McLaren's partnership with Piastri has therefore amplified his natural ability, reinforcing Marko's assertion that the Australian has the qualities of a future star. One of Oscar Piastri's standout attributes is his driving style, which combines precision with adaptability. He approaches overtakes with calculated aggression, often choosing moments that minimize risk while maximizing opportunity. Unlike drivers who rely purely on instinct, Piastri demonstrates analytical thinking, studying patterns of his rivals before committing to decisive moves. His mental strength is equally impressive. In high-pressure scenarios, such as wet conditions or late-race duels, he maintains composure rarely seen in someone so new to Formula One. Helmut Marko, who has long stressed the importance of mental resilience, singled out this aspect of Piastri's potential. The Australian does not crumble under expectation, nor does he lose focus when setbacks occur. His ability to learn quickly from mistakes further sets him apart. These qualities make him not only a fast driver, but also a complete competitor who can thrive in the relentless mental and physical battles that define Formula One at the highest level. Helmut Marko's comments inevitably invite comparisons between Oscar Piastri and drivers who have risen through the Red Bull program. Marko himself oversaw the emergence of Sebastian Vettel, who went on to win 4 consecutive world championships, and Max Verstappen, now one of the most dominant figures in modern F1. By praising Piastri, Marko places him in the same conversation as these exceptional drivers. What stands out is that Piastri is not part of the SES Red Bull Academy, yet still earns recognition from the man who rarely looks outside his own program. This reflects not only Piastri's undeniable talent, but also the respect he commands across the grid. While Red Bull-backed drivers like Yuki Tsunoda and Liam Lawson continue their development, Marko's acknowledgement of Piastri hints at an admiration that transcends team loyalties. In a sport often defined by rivalries and politics, such comparisons underline just how highly regarded Piastri already is within the F1 ecosystem. Marko's remarks about Oscar Piastri's potential reverberated across the paddock. Rival teams and analysts interpreted his words as validation of what many already suspected. Piastri is a rare talent. When figures of Marko's stature highlight a driver, the entire grid takes notice. Engineers value his precise feedback, broadcasters praise his composed interviews, and fans admire his calm determination. The acknowledgement also adds a layer of intrigue to future driver market dynamics. If a driver outside the Red Bull structure receives such praise, it increases his value not only to McLaren, but to the sport as a whole. Piastri's growing reputation is shaping perceptions of him as a cornerstone for any competitive project. The paddock's response highlights the respect he has already earned, positioning him as one of the most closely watched drivers in the years ahead. Marko's words effectively solidified Piastri's status as more than just a promising rookie. Despite the praise, Oscar Piastri faces significant challenges as he continues his Formula One career. Sustaining performance over multiple seasons requires consistency, adaptability to regulation changes, and resilience against inevitable setbacks. The upcoming technical shifts in 2026 will test his ability to evolve alongside the sport. Helmut Marko's recognition of his talent is encouraging, but it also raises expectations that Piastri must now meet. He will be expected to not only keep pace with established champions, but also to position himself as a legitimate contender in title battles. The pressure of being regarded as a future star can weigh heavily, and many drivers have faltered under similar circumstances. However, Piastri's early career suggests he has the mental tools to withstand these challenges. How he navigates them will determine whether Marko's words prove prophetic. For now, the Australian's trajectory points upward, but the road ahead will require unrelenting focus and discipline. Max Verstappen has become the benchmark for measuring rising talents, and Oscar Piastri is no exception. Helmut Marko's remarks about Piastri's potential inevitably invite parallels with Verstappen's rise. Both drivers showed early maturity, relentless pace, and confidence when competing against established champions. While Verstappen broke records for his youth and aggression, Piastri's strength lies in his composure and methodical approach. The two drivers represent different styles, but share the qualities of resilience and adaptability. Marko's acknowledgement places Piastri within this elite category of drivers capable of leading teams to glory. Although Verstappen's dominance casts a long shadow, Piastri's unique attributes could allow him to carve out his own path. For McLaren, this comparison underscores the opportunity they have in nurturing a driver who could bring them back to championship contention. In Marko's eyes, the similarities between Piastri and Verstappen reveal just how extraordinary the Australian's potential truly is. Helmut Marko's words about Oscar Piastri reflect more than admiration. They signal recognition of a driver capable of reshaping Formula One's future. The Australian has already demonstrated precision, composure, and adaptability at a level beyond most of his peers. Marko's endorsement underscores that Piastri possesses the rare qualities required to rise from promise to greatness. The journey ahead will test his consistency and ability to thrive under the sport's evolving demands. However, the foundation has been laid, and the trajectory is clear. McLaren's commitment to his development, combined with his natural talent, positions him as a driver to watch for years to come. In a sport that constantly searches for the next generational talent, Piastri stands out as someone capable of carrying that mantle. Marko's recognition is not just praise. It is an early confirmation that the motorsport world may be witnessing the rise of a future champion.